Today we're going to look at 2 electric dirt bikes to see what's unique or intriguing about each of them, and then we're going to talk to the people who work for the companies that make them to see where they see them falling in the marketplace. I'm Jim Hickox, this is Sonja, this is Justin, and this is Electrify Review. Sonja, you're with Rawrr?
Yes.
Rawrr. How?
There you go. That's what I want to hear. Yeah.
This is Sonja. She's with Rawrr. You have to channel your macho, man. We're calling these e-motos. We're calling them electric dirt bikes. Where do they sort of fall in the world of vehicles?
Well, that's a pretty good question because that bike can basically do everything. It fits people, I would say, from 15 up to whatever.
Okay.
Everybody can ride those and can go on trails. Kids do wheelies with those and have like really fun on the tracks and trails.
Wheelie fun?
Really fun.
I feel like we're in a cool gang. Matching dirt bikes. It feels like we're gonna go do mischief.
Yep, you can do it though in sport mode. It's
Mischief?
happening. Yeah, look.
Oh, I bet. I'm not used to that much torque, especially out of a little dude this small. What about the riding experience?
I don't compare these to dirt bikes because that's a different class.
Okay.
I would say this is just another option to ease into the segment of dirt bike riding and just have fun.
Okay, right on. So it's a fun bike.
Yes,
it's a toy.
definitely
it's a
fun.
toy.
Yes, I would say that.
Right
Yes.
on. I'm going to jump over to Justin for
Yeah,
a second
please.
and kind of see where. How do you feel like would you also call this a toy, a big toy?
Absolutely. This is totally a toy. It's a go have fun with your kids. You know, throw it in the back of the truck and go have a great time. It's a mountain bike on steroids.
You said top speed's around 60 on this, right?
It has the ability to do 60 miles an hour, yes, sir.
I can't imagine wanting to go faster than that.
I don't.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever actually done it on my
Sure.
bike.
Yeah.
I don't see any reason to.
I could do. I imagine 45. Pretty comfy.
It's comfortable. It's very
Yeah.
comfortable.
Were you like a dirt bike guy before you started doing these?
I learned on a 252-stroke Husqvarna way back in the day.
That's peaky power.
Yeah, it was.
Do you like it?
I love it.
You love riding the electric
I
bike?
love it.
What kind of dirt bike riding do you do?
I do trails
Okay.
and I do mountain riding. I love it.
Yeah?
I love. They're so nimble.
Yeah.
Lightweight helps.
Sure.
But at the same time, they're aggressive. They have plenty of power
Yeah.
to do the things that you need to get done.
Yeah, it feels like you can get out of trouble pretty easily.
Oh yeah.
Have you hit some like whoops in these? Have you done some?
I've done all kinds of riding with this thing. That's what I do. I'm the tester, the service tech, the PR guy. I get to go out and just destroy it as
Right.
best I can. Destroy it before it destroys me. I've got guys with Stark Vargs that are the creme de la creme of e-motos, but they also have 3 of these because of the practicality of it.
Sure.
You need an open space for something that big, something that powerful.
Yeah.
This has everything you need, just like this one does too.
If you do like fire roads and like all these beautiful trails, that is my favorite.
Sure.
I'm not the one that likes to jump so much.
Sure.
I'm too old for you know. That's what I'm doing the most and that's what I love.
How does this compare to other dirt bikes that you have owned and ridden and loved?
It's just very lightweight, nimble, powerful.
And then the best thing is when you are in the dirt
Yeah.
and you fall,
Right.
you know how heavy a dirt bike is, right?
Yeah.
And you pull it up.
Yeah.
And especially when you are by yourself,
Yeah.
it's very heavy.
Plus, every time you dump it, you spill gas all over the place,
Yep,
and then
that-
you get gas
and
on
you
your
cannot
pants.
start it because the spark plug is full with gas, and
Right.
then you have to clean this out. You have tools.
Yeah, you have to stand in the desert and kick it over for
Yep.
20 minutes.
You don't have to do this with this one.
The only gas bike I've ever had that was comparably light to one of these was a little 2-stroke bike.
Yeah,
And it was super fun.
yeah,
But, you know, like on a 2-stroke, the power is so peaky, you just get it at the end.
yeah.
This is laying it down anywhere.
Also think about when you have a dirt bike
Yeah.
and you have it sitting for a month or two, you have to take basically everything apart, clean it out, put it back together. You don't have to do this with this one. You have to like maintain the battery life. That's the most thing, I guess.
Okay.
Never charge it to 100%. Always stop it like 80 to 90.
Okay.
Never drain it fully. Always keep it in like at least 50% charge, so you will have a long life of battery.
Okay.
But that's basically it. That's the only difference.
That's so easy. And then you just
It is.
do chain maintenance.
Of course, cleaning your chain, that is a given. Always
Right.
check the tension of the spokes.
You don't have green stickers, you don't have red stickers, you don't have gas that can leak. So that's why I like this way more.
Sure, just sort of ease of use.
Yes.
Would you say the experience of riding it is more like mountain bike or more like dirt bike?
I think it's right in the middle.
Okay.
It's not closer to one or the other.
Okay.
Obviously the components are mountain bike stuff, but it's almost the size of like an 80 or a 100.
Sure.
So it falls right in the realm of in the middle of that.
Do you want to give me a tour of some of the stuff that you have on this bike?
Absolutely. So what the E-Ride, this is the E-Ride Pro SS. This is our most popular model. It has a 5 kilowatt rated, 12 kilowatts max,
Sure.
72 volt with 40 amp hour battery,
Okay.
2.8 millimeter thick rotors. The brakes are fantastic. It looks like we run the same brakes. It's actually pretty nice. We've got RST front suspension, and then we've got the KKE rear shock.
Okay.
So you're running 19s on front and back.
Do you want to walk us through any of the sort of stock components on it?
It's basically the same that he already said. It's 17 and 19 in the front. We have 6,500 watt motor. We have the same brakes that he has, controller motor. It's basically the same.
We have lots and lots of upgrade possibilities with aftermarket parts.
Okay.
I've worked with a company which is called Vvolt.
Okay.
They have incredible motorcycle brakes. You can change basically everything. Everything.
That's cool.
Aside from the frame. You should not
course.
change the frame.
Right, you bought the motorcycle.
Yeah.
Everybody, and me included, we love to make it ours.
Sure.
Different colors, you know, different packs and different powers and different wheels.
People like us who like two-wheeled fast things
Yes.
like to collect them, you know?
Oh, yeah.
So it's you get more. It's not like you replace your old bike with this
Yes.
bike. It's like you have this and you have your 8 other bikes and you sort of kit them out differently.
Mm-hmm.
I would absolutely add 3 of these to my stable.
It's like an addiction,
Yeah.
I tell you.
One with road wheels, one with dirt wheels.
Uh-huh.
I have 12 in my garage and everyone is different. I see it like, you know, you need a different pair of shoes for each single weather. You have like sandals for sun and you have whatever Birkenstocks for comfort. And I say that's the same thing for bikes for me.
I mean, I see your bike is like kitted out to heck, man.
Totally. So the suspension on this bike alone is $3,500.
Okay.
And I've got customers who will go in and buy the bike,
Yeah.
and then while they're at the counter, they'll spend $5,000 to $10,000 on upgrades.
Oh, wow, okay.
It's all about customizing it to your personality
Sure.
and your riding abilities and your likes. The beautiful thing about this particular bike is that about 80% of the aftermarket for Sur-Ron
Yeah.
will fit on our bike.
Is there like a specific aftermarket thing that you're the most excited about?
The EBMX 9000 controller. I think anybody and everybody who has anything to do with these is excited about that controller.
It's like a computer to swap
So
out?
the controller is the brain.
Okay.
That is where all the tuning is done. That is where everything goes to and then is distributed from there.
Okay.
So the EBMX 9000 controller is the most popular one on the market right now. It gives you full access and tunability of your bike.
Okay.
From the throttle curve to the regen power. You can upgrade the kilowatts on your motor. The options are just unlimited. It's crazy what you can do with it.
Oh, that's great. So it's just like it's like a tuning computer, but
It is. It is.
digital.
Yes.
It feels traditional dirt bike to me, but there might be cues that I'm missing. How do you feel about the aesthetics?
Well, I think on both of those bikes, it stands out that it has a direct mount and that makes you feel the terrain a little bit faster.
Sure.
And I like this personally because you can feel when you are in the sand, oh yeah, okay, it moves. So you can put your knees on the, I would say tank,
Sure,
but
yeah.
it's not. So you can like really let the bike do its thing. And for me, it's fantastic. I love that.
Is it ever advantageous that the seat goes? I've never had a bike where I could sit this far forward. Is that helpful sometimes?
I think so too. When you have tight turns and you need to put your foot a little bit out of the way, that's where you want to sit.
Yeah.
And if you want to just be comfortable cruising, you sit more in this area, I would say.
I love the aesthetics out of the box. That gives everybody, like she said, the option to customize these things to their liking, their personality. The one that I built is totally my personality. It matches my helmet. It is all me.
Yeah.
And that's what these guys do. I mean, most of our demographic is the younger generation who started blowing these things up,
Sure.
and they want it to be their individual bike. The possibilities are just endless, and it's only going to get better. We are at the beginning of what is going to happen with these,
Sure.
and it's just evolving faster and faster and getting better and better. Battery technology is getting so much better every single day.
Yeah.
This is the next evolution of transportation, racing circuits. It's already happening. So if you look down at your battery gauge, which is in the bottom right corner, what are you looking at?
99%.
99%. The battery consumption on this thing is insane.
Yeah.
If you're riding conservatively, 60 to 70 miles.
60-mile off-road ride, that's a good ride.
That's a really good ride.
That's a kind of a long day.
30 miles will wear you out.
Yeah, exactly. I'd be exhausted at the end of it.
So once you feel good, I see you looking at the sport button.
I have it on.
I know you got it on sport?
No, I haven't touched it yet.
Yeah, I see you looking at it.
You're not going to be mad at me if I flip it over?
Bro, I want you to.
I
want
did
you
it.
to feel it.
I
So
did it.
just remember from the stop and go.
Yeah, exactly.
Smooth and steady. Let them get up there. I mean, we can catch them in the quickness.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, that is a lovely amount of torque. I
Yeah.
thought it was going to be too much, but it's not too much.
No, it's not. It's just right if you know how to handle it.
Yeah. There's like a feeling of joy in my bag. I had to do it. In sport mode, it makes me want to like commit petty crimes.
Yeah.
Sonja, you said you have one of these that you've turned into like a supermoto?
Yes, I have a supermoto and I have the Mantis, the big one,
Yeah.
that I'm trying to modify right now
Okay.
as a supermoto as well. The young people,
Yeah.
like 16 up to 25, they ask for supermoto.
Oh, yeah. Because I feel like, with some street tires, I feel like I could absolutely decimate a mall parking lot right now.
Yes, it makes it even more faster.
Oh, sure, of
Yeah,
course, yeah.
because the
And
Nomi
wider.
tires, they dampen.
How do you see this bike as sort of standing apart in the marketplace?
I would say it's the price point. This is a fantastic price point. This one is $2,999. Right like this, it's stock, and it has enough power, and it's pretty fun. If you want to upgrade it, that's totally fine.
Sure.
You can totally do this, but this comes pretty good out of the box for this price point.
Sure.
I would say that makes it stand out a lot.
And I think for women
Yeah.
to get into this is fantastic.
Sure.
You get the nimble feeling, the balance,
Yeah.
like what you do when you go out in the dirt,
Yeah.
and then maybe eventually you can change into a dirt bike.
Sure.
But it's just, we don't want to replace dirt bikes. We
No.
just want to, it's another option for you to have fun with.
What customers do you feel like would be more inclined to go with you guys than a different e-dirt bike?
You know, it's funny you asked that because I can't really pinpoint one.
Okay.
I've got guys who are 13 years old popping wheelies at 50 miles an hour on this, but I've also got an 85-year-old veteran who rides one of these to go visit his friend at a hospice. So the demographic is so wide.
Yeah.
You can't really pinpoint where it's at.
Well, thank you both so much for
course.
sharing your vehicles and your thoughts and your brilliant minds with us. It was really fun riding with you both.
Thank you. Thank
you
you
so
so
much.
much.
Are you sold on the idea of an e-moto?
Yeah, I'm gonna buy 4 of them and get them out in
There
different
you
ways.
go, man.
Monday,
you.
Tuesday, Friday, Saturday.
Exactly. You gotta rotate.
One for every
like
day
your
of the
shoes,
week.
You gotta rotate. Yeah, I'm with you. Hopefully, if you're looking for electric dirt bikes, this has helped you to figure out what kind of electric dirt bike you might be looking for. If not, we've got plenty of other videos and reviews. Check those out. I'm Jim Hickox. This is Sonja. This is Justin. This has been Electrify Reviewed.
I'm here at E-Ride Pro with Scott. He's about to take his first ride. How you feeling about it?
Feeling good, feeling excited. First ride for electric.
Oh, first ride ever for an electric bike.
Yeah,
Wow. So are you a speed guy? Or are you a comfort guy? What are you looking for?
speed and comfort.
Speed and comfort.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's see if this lives up to your expectations. Let's get on it. All right, sir, what'd you think?
That was a great ride.
Did it live up to your expectations of speed and comfort?
Yeah, it did. I think I could actually do a wheelie if I tried.
So are you converted? Do you like electric bikes now?
Yeah, love it. Eco mode was relatively what expected. Sport mode was more than I expected.
Nice. That's what you want.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I found Miguel here at the Rawrr booth. He's about to ride a Rawrr for the first time.
Yeah, it's gonna be my first time riding one of these electric bikes. Let's see the experience. I ride a 1000cc Yamaha R1, so it's quite wild. So this should be fun. It should be a fun experience.
So you don't own one of these electric bikes?
No, I don't. This is why we're here. We're trying to see what we can do with something more torquey that we can take off road and ride on the trails and have more fun.
Well, let's get you on a bike and see how you feel.
Cool. Sounds good, guys. But this is wicked. It has torque. It has everything that I was expecting. This is an awesome bike, guys. Thank you for letting me enjoy it. I had fun. You know, I want to buy one now. This for sure. It changes my mind. So wild, dude. This is wicked.